of everything you'll find at CarolJo's.com. And today is a hair day of rain humidity, so it is just all over. We're just gonna go with it. All right, I am gonna bring up my backup account if I can get there. Welcome in, everybody. All right. There we go. We should be able to do that. Hi, Chris. All right. So, I'll go through my normal stuff here at the beginning of every live. Carol Jo's is an online jewelry and accessory business for women. I make women's jewelry. I have been creating jewelry as of May for 19 years, and we figured out the other day, yesterday, that I've actually had a business for 18 years. Geez, I couldn't believe it when we did that. Hi, Sissy, how are you? And so we've got that. And what we do here is a lot of different things. We do jewelry sales. I do bead sales or the components to make jewelry. We do chat times and we do tutorials. So I teach you how to make jewelry. So that is what we're going to be doing tonight is a tutorial. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. There we go. This one here, I brought out the neck. So a while ago, when you guys were talking, when we had this necklace up or this pendant up for sale, we talked about doing it because I had the wider ribbon end cords, crimp cords. So we put 3 on to finish that up. So we've done one like this with 3. And putting this one on there, I think it was Chris's idea. So she's over here on TikTok. So we did that one, and then we did it also with a charm and doing it with different colors. So then we had a kitty charm that we did this with, and that is a backwards kitty charm. So let me flip this back around. There we go. Now you can see the kitty on it. But once again, we did the 3 strands. So what we were waiting for is to get in the smaller crimp cords or the crimp ends. So we got some smaller ones in so we could do a single one. And this one, my neck is bigger or smaller than a normal, so it makes it look like it's a necklace, but this is choker length. So tonight we're gonna do just the 1 strand. This is an easy peasy, quick, make a quick necklace to go with what you're wearing or a gift or that type of thing. Or if you're someone that creates jewelry that you sell, this is something that is really simple, inexpensive to make. So what you're going to need for this is some sort of charm. We just used the flower charm on this example. For the example that we're going to make next, I am going to use a heart charm. Just a simple heart charm. Then you will need some sort of cord. This is a 2mm faux suede cord. You could use faux leather, whatever kind of cord. You could use the cotton fibers, whatever kind you wanted. But I have faux leather. And then you'll need the crimp. And this crimp is called a ribbon crimp end. And if you notice, there's a little loop right there at the end of it that we have a 6mm split ring in. You'll need some chain, a lobster clasp, and then the repeat of the 6mm in the end cord. That is it. That's all you need for material. I will tell you a little bit of advice. Hi, Jade. So with this kind of chain, you're going to want to test it out with whatever you're using for a lobster clasp. You want to make sure that when you put this on there, that it fits in the chain. See how that lobster clasp fits in there? And this makes it adjustable to fit anybody's neck. So that is what you're going to need for tonight's tutorial. It is not a lot. Literally, you're using 16 inches of the faux suede, 2.5 inches of the chain, 2 of the crimp ends, 2 6mm split rings, a lobster clasp, and a charm. So very, very inexpensive. I would say, because it costs 50 cents for an entire meter and you're only using not even half of it. So let's just say a quarter. I'm just going to give you guys quarter for the math. The charms for me are 35 cents. So you're looking right now at 60 cents. One jump ring. The cords and the crimp ends, you get 10 for, I believe it is 50 or 65 cents. So even if you have 2 of them, that's like 10 cents. So it's 70 cents. This, I can't remember the exact cost for a meter. It's like $1 a meter and you're just using 2.5 inches. And then your lobster clasp, you get 25 for $1, so 4 cents. So I would say about 80 to 90 cents.
Did you hear the odd boom?
Yes, I did. What was it?
I was trying to get mirror cleaner.
You were trying to get what?
Mirror cleaner from that sink.
Oh, did that thing fall down again? Okay, be careful. Opa's supposed to fix it. Are you going to clean your mirror?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, that was my buttercup coming in and telling me what was going on. So, but if you look at this, between 80 and 90 cents, you can make this necklace. So, just letting you know, that is like the cost to think about it. Now, I'm going to point you guys down, and we're going to get started on doing one, okay? So here we go. And you know what? I know we've been talking about these coffin charms. I got them in, but I did not grab one. But I was thinking these would be really, really cool with this necklace. All right. For the heart, I think I want to use pink. I have some of the pink. Let me see how much I have left of this. Because we used part of this one to make this necklace. So we're going to see how much of this we have. We have more than enough left. All right. So, and for tools, I forgot to tell you guys your tools that you're going to need. A pair of scissors, a ruler, 2 of the chain nose pliers, and your split ring pliers. That's what you need for tools. That's it. Hi, Witness. How are you? Yes, I do sell the cord. Judah, we will have that on Saturday at 10 a.m. I will have Saturday at 10 a.m. We will have the 2 different size of the ribbon crimp ends. I will have different sizes of the lobster clasp. And I will have a few of the 6-inch split rings. I will have those. I will have connectors. So I don't have the bracelet on today, but the bracelet I had on yesterday uses a connector and then the same supplies here. So we'll have some of the connectors that I've gotten in from ordering. We will have all of these so you can make the necklace. I will have, I cannot remember how many different colors of cord. So join us Saturday at 10 a.m. Central for those, okay? All right, so now I'm going to measure 16 inches, and you can go less if you want. So I made this one with 16 inches, and it fits around. I might, and I have a thicker neck, so I think I might go a little bit smaller. Let's go with 14. Cut it off at 14. Just cut a straight line. Now, you're going to take one of the ribbon crimp ends. Push this a little bit so that it's closer together, but don't close it all the way. Pull on there, easy. A little bit smaller. Center your whatever you're using, like the faux suede here, and then push it down a little bit more. And then grab your flat nose plier. Just have it stop moving there. There we go. And just squish it. So we've squished that. And you're going to test it by pulling on it to make sure it doesn't come off. We're good. Now we're going to go to the other end and repeat. So once again, take your little crimp, which is a ribbon crimp end. Get it in there and then center it. Once you got it where you want it, Go ahead and use your pliers to close it up. Test it out. Hey, we got to our 10 shares on YouTube or on TikTok. We just needed to get to 10K and we'll do jewelry giveaway. Now, I picked up one of my 6mm jump rings, and I'm using that split ring tool. Here, I'm gonna see, we're gonna use that to open that up a little bit. You want to do it kind of towards the end of where that split ring starts. And you're just gonna grab a hold of that, one of the ends, and get that slid on there. And it's just slid on there, and then you're gonna grab your flat nose pliers or chain nose pliers and just whip it around, and you have on your split ring. You can use a jump ring if you so desire. I use split rings because it gives it an extra security than a jump ring opening. And then go ahead, open up your split ring again. And one thing that you guys probably didn't see me do, before I put my lobster clasp on my split ring, I always check out how well it is put together. I don't know why, I just do it. And then you put that on and spin it around, and you have got half of the necklace closure on. What's easier said than done, Miss Joya? What's the hard time with? Using the split ring tool? So there we go. We got that open. Put that on. And then spin it around. Yep. It takes a little bit of practice. And they're not all made the same either. So I have two of them. This is the one that I grabbed tonight, is the one that I've had since I started doing jewelry. So I've had this many, 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 many years. The other one that I got from China that I do sell is a little bit different in the end part. It is a little bit more thinner. And so it takes some adjustment to get it open. I will tell you that. But I have used some that don't even open. A lot of the times I do, Annette, just because of the fact that jump rings open up. But it is a total preference. I am using my ruler to measure off 2.5 inches of the chain. I take one of my pliers, and I take a second one, and I open up that link. A lot of the chain that I use is unwelded, meaning that my links will open up. So I open up that link just like you would a jump ring, one towards you, one away. And on the end that does not have the lobster clasp, you will just put that chain on and go the opposite way and close it up. Yep, there we go. All right. So then all you do, Andy, is you have your chain and your lobster clasp, and make sure that your lobster clasp will go through that chain. So that is how you make the necklace portion. And now we're going to add our charm on it. I am going to take a smaller, I don't want that big of one. I'm going to find a smaller jump ring. Are you leaving me? Asta. Baby. Sorry, we do that all the time. All right, so we got the jump ring. Open up your jump ring by going towards you and away from me with the two tools. Grab your charm and then put it on your cord. And this one might be too small. Let me see. Nope, it will get on there. Whew. All right, it's on, and then shut it up. There we go. Nope, does not sound odd at all. And there it is. I'm going to point both of the cameras up here. I'll show you on YouTube. There. So you can see the whole thing on the neck instead of just looking down at my thing. So hold on, we'll bring you up. Literally, this is what I say about jewelry making. If there is something that you can use for a tool that will work for you, use it. It doesn't always have to be jewelry making supplies. You know, we have the memory wire cutters, and you can just go to the hardware store and buy memory wire, or not memory wire. You can just buy wire cutters. This here I use for doing crimp ends that fold over crimp ends. And I use that. This is I don't know what the heck it is. My husband bought it at the hardware store for me. Yep, someone said a no-no. And then you can buy like different types of these. Some of those came from Menards in the tool section. You know, when I make jewelry, I also use like washers and nuts and stuff to make it. Bolt cutter, yeah. And so literally, if you can find something that you can use, I say go for it. You don't have to have the latest, greatest, wonderful thing. If it works for you, go for it. But the thing is that I think it's great if we can always share those comments with each other so that we know we can do different things. So here it is, the finished necklace. Because my neck on my mannequin thing neck here is not that big, it looks like it's a necklace, but this one is actually made choker size. So when you go to wear it, it will actually be more like this on a human instead of on here. So I'll show you on myself. There it is. It's on this side. See, it's a choker length. And this is a 14-inch, and I used probably about 3/4 of that chain. But I have a thicker neck. So if someone has a smaller neck, hi Lock and Pretty, if they have a smaller neck, then they won't use as much chain. Yep, exactly. And the one thing I will tell you about the chain, if you are someone that has longer hair on your neck, I wouldn't suggest doing this. But if you're someone who has shorter and you want to give it a really cool look, on the last link here, do like what we did for the cha-cha bracelets where you've got the dangle. Create a dangle and have it down. And then your back can have a little pretty. You can do a really small charm on it, not large like the front, but a little bit smaller, and have it on the back. So you can do lots of different things to make this unique. And they are very, like we were talking about, very inexpensive to make. I know we talked about Saturday earlier. So Saturday, this coming Saturday, August 3rd, I will be selling the lobster clasp, some of the split rings, the crimp, ribbon crimp ends, the faux suede. Then we also have the connector that I'll have available. So if you wanted to make the bracelets using the faux suede, we'll have that. We will also have the cap ends here to make the tassels also on Saturday. So like we did those tassels, we did this one. My hair is in there, sorry. So we'll be able to do a lot of different things. So you can make necklaces, you can make the tassels, you can make a bracelet. You can even make this style of necklace here. I'm going to put it back on here. And this is a choker length one where you did 3 cords. We just need to have a larger. So if you look at this, this is a larger. I'm going to try to get it side by side so you can see the difference. You can't see through my fingers. Ah! This is so small you can't hardly see. But maybe if I put this one up against it, you'll see the difference. Yeah, there you go. You can see the difference in the size. So with one, you want the smaller one. If you're going to do 3 strands, you want the larger one. I'm going to have both sides available, and I'll have them in different metal colors. And we got to the 10K. Thank you, Sissy, for letting me know. So we're going to be doing jewelry giveaway. So let's go ahead You can play this too over on YouTube. You just need to enter in the number into the chat. So it is a number between 100 and 150. So enter in the chat a number between 100 and 150. First person right, or who guesses it first, will win jewelry tonight. I think it, and I don't know, I will warn you guys, I don't know that I will be able to do 2 rounds on Saturday. I have a hard stop at 1 o'clock Central Time. Just let everybody know. Ooh, this is a fun one. All right, we have somebody who got it right. Let's see who it is. Patty, you are the winner. All right. Let me get you and show you. The number was 142, so Patty got it. Patty, can I have a no joke, you won it, but can I get a last initial possibly for you? The reason being is that I have a couple other Patties, and I want to make sure that I get it to you instead of the other one. And I did follow you so that I can get your information to mail it to you. So this is what you're going to get. Okay, thanks, Patty. It is the 3-tier stretchy bracelet. This is on stretch cord, and it is clear with the blue beads there. So that is what you get, Patty. And I will message you so I can get your address for mailing. Oh, you're very welcome. That is yours. All right. See, and like my entire explanation of this necklace and all the other things means that we still have time to make some more necklaces. So we can do that. And I'm trying to think of what we want to do with them, because I have my charms that we've got. We also have the charms that we haven't sold out of over here. Let me grab one of those and see what one of these would look like on it. I just got to get it. Hold on. Okay. I have a whole bunch of charms. Trying to decide which one do I want to use. What do we have in here? Well, that's all the states. Which, oh. Which one sale, Joya? What kind of sale? I'm like, a fitting sale. Are you meaning finding the palm tree? I don't know if I have a palm tree. I'm looking here. We got some time to look. I don't know if I have a palm tree. That one I keep selling out of. Let's see what we have. What's in this one? Oh, the findings, yeah. We can do that again. Because I bought more, oh, you have the bow, yay. This is animals. So I did get in a bunch of charms, everybody. Ooh, I want to do the dragonfly. I just saw it. We're going to do dragonfly. I got in a bunch of the charms that we had, that you guys had asked for on our prior charm sales. Next charm sale will be August 10th. Sorry, that is wrinkly sounding. And I think it will be okay to do it in the morning. We may not be able to go very long. We just have to it will depend on how long or when we have baseball. That's what I'm trying to say. It will all depend on baseball time. Okay. I don't know that I want this one on. I have brown on my table. I will have Halloween charms. But I don't know that I'm going to bring the Halloween charms to the August 10th sale date. The reason being is that I have a ton of charms still being mailed to me. Let me check and see.
Come on, my earrings in.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Buttercup wants her earrings in. I'll see if I can do this really quick.
No music.
Oh, I didn't start it tonight because I'm on both and I just didn't start it. If it starts to hurt, I'll stop, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, we're having an intermission for earrings for Buttercup. And I am not getting very successful at getting these in, honey. Is that hurting you?
No.
It's hurting me. Because I can't get it through the back.
Hi. Hold on, stop for a second.
Oh, it says, hi, Buttercup.
Hi, witness.
Oh, she's reading your name. Okay, can you say it louder?
Hi, witness.
There you go. Thank you. Hold on. I got to get her hair. Can you hold your hair up for me? Thank you. She's got even more hair than me, if you guys can imagine that. Honey, ooh, I got this one through. Whew. I was about ready to say, I don't know that I can get this, and it came through. Okay, there's that one. Let's see if we get the other one in. Ooh, Miss Joya.
Hi, Julia.
She gave a smile. All right. If this one doesn't go in as quick as that other one, then I will do it after my live, okay?
Okay.
And your swimsuit is in the dryer. And guess what? I got told today, you will go and do some sort of swimming activity every day this week. So you have to take your backpack every day, okay?
It's one day, I'm pretty sure we aren't going swimming.
Huh?
So it's one day, I'm pretty sure we aren't going swimming.
You're going to go to a splash park. Okay. I can't get this one in, so can I do this one after your live? Or after my live, I mean. Not your live. All right. I promise I'll get it in for you, okay? Thank you. All right. It's right here. Can I just leave it here so I don't forget? Oh, you want to take it? All right. I'll see you in a little bit, Missy. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So I just have, in this piece here on my table, I don't know that I have a long enough piece. It is actually only 9 inches, so I don't want to use that. I have some other ones sitting on the floor here. So let me grab a color. I think I want to do the purple. So this is how I sell these, just for you, everybody that is new. They are like this. They are 1 meter in length. They are 2 millimeters wide, and that's what you get for 50 cents. Just to let you know. All right, we're going to cut off 14 inches of the purple. So we're going to do purple this time. 14 inches. You can do however length. I'll do a bracelet one in just a second. I'll do that because we're going to have time to do more. We'll do a bracelet with it. And I can grab that or a different charm too. So once again, nope, we're going to start, Miss Lana, step by step again. We're going to go through it again. So we have 14 inches of the faux suede. We're going to take one of the 2 ribbon crimp ends, push it together just a little bit, so it's not as wide, and then put that on the end of your faux suede. I'm using a small crimp. It's like 6 by 6 millimeters. So it is bigger than my cord, but it is the smallest one I can get right now. Yep, we can do the 9 on a different color or a different charm. So there we did. And all I did is I put it on, squished it together, used the pliers, and smushed it some more. Okay? Go to the other end, grab your second of the ribbon crimp core or crimp end, push it together a little bit before you put it on. See, I went down just a little bit, so it's not as wide. See, I narrowed it. I mean, it didn't narrow it a lot, but just a little bit. And then, hey, guess what? TikTok finally is telling people I am live after I've been on for over a half an hour. You'll get that a little bit closer, but not quite all the way closed type. And then grab your pliers, put that on there. And you see how it's just on there? And you just crimp it together. Just mush your pliers together. Yep, these you just use your, this is not the same, it's not a crimp. It is called a crimp end, but it is not, you don't need the crimp tool. You can just do the flat nose pliers, okay? Yeah, that's why you can't get notices, because TikTok was holding off on us. 6mm, I have two 6mm split rings. You can use jump rings if you like. I just happen to like split rings for this. Excuse me. Open that up and then slip that on. There's a little hole here. Let me just show you. Can you see that little hole at the top? That's where you're going to put your split ring in, is that hole at the top. There we go. Got it on. Sometimes you won't get it on all the way and it'll pop off, and then you just got to try it again. And then just spin this around with your flat nose plier. So then there is, you see how that's dangling down from that little hole at the top? That little, so we'll do that. I have a 12x6mm lobster clasp. You can use bigger ones if you want. That's just what I happen to use the most of. Open up that split ring again. And then add your lobster clasp. I always test out my lobster clasps before I put them on, just so that I make sure that they are working. So now we have the lobster clasp, the split ring, the crimp, the ribbon crimp to end, and your ribbon. Or you can use ribbon, you can use the faux suede, you can use leather cord for faux leather cord. I will have some other cords available too. So now on the opposite end that we don't have anything on yet, we're going to put the other 6mm split ring. And then turn that around. Now, since this is a choker, everybody has a different size neck. So I always on chokers add a little bit of chain so that you can make it adjustable for whoever is wearing it. I am going to make it 2.5 inches of chain. You just want to make sure that the link is big enough to take your lobster clasp. So you want to test that before. We've already tested it and we know that this works together. Open up your, so I've opened up my link on the chain because I use unwelded chain. You can do that. If you use welded chain, then you have to cut one that's longer than your link and then use your split ring or pliers to open the split ring and then wheel it around. And there we have our chain on. And you do that just like you do a jump ring where you open it one towards you, one away. And then when you go to close it, you do it the opposite way that you opened it. So there is our necklace cord. Now here is our charm. I said I was going to do a dragonfly charm. So this is going to be our charm. I'm going to take a jump ring. I will do the charm with a jump ring because it's on the front. You usually don't grab that, but usually you're yanking on the back of your, your necklaces, and if you have kids, they pull on them. That is why I use a split ring, is that they're not going to open as much. We are going to open the jump ring just like I explained, one toward you, one away. And I didn't point you guys down, so that's why you're having a hard time seeing me and I feel like I'm up in the air. I will point it down when we go to do the bracelet one, the next, and use that 9 inches. We have got our charm on the cord with that jump ring. And now we're going to shut this up and go the opposite way that we just did. There we are. I'm going to take this necklace off of the neck, put this one on. I know it's going to look more like a necklace rather than a choker, but there it is. It will be more like this. It'll be up here on your neck with the choker look. That is that one. Now, Joya said, why don't we use, we have, was it the pink one that we talked about? It is a shorter link. It is not long enough to be a choker. Oh, we hit our goal. So we'll wait for the bracelet. We're going to do a giveaway. Both TikTok and YouTube can do the giveaway. I got to put a number in here. All right. I did a number between 151 and 200. So in the chat, put a number between 151 and 200. First person to guess it that hasn't won tonight will win a piece of jewelry. So I'm going to grab the jewelry. We're going to dig in here and get something out. It'll be hard to ship. Okay. And I need this. Hey, we have 2 people who guessed the number right. Just give me a moment and we'll review who was the winner and who guessed second. All right. Oh, now we have 3. Patty came in first. She has already won tonight, and I limit 1 a night. Sissy came in second, so Sissy will be the winner. Patty, you are just on a roll. And Joya came in third. So Sissy, I will show you here. Let me exit the game. There we go. And I just have to say, Patty, you're really lucky. Yes, you should tonight. This is what you will be getting, Sissy. It is a necklace that we have on here, the bead at the end, for a very simple necklace. I'll show it to you here on the neck so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. It'll be like this. It's on an 18-inch. So that is yours tonight. So let me put that in there with your name. All right. So that's Sissy's. All right. I am going to grab another charm. And this one, because we're going to make it into a bracelet, I'm going to want the charm to be smaller. I don't want a larger one when it's dangling down. Ooh, I think I want to do this one. Forgot to change the number on that other one. Whoops. Oh, well. There we go. All right. And I got to get cord ends for this. So let me go grab some cord ends really quick. All right. You used up the luck here then, Miss Patty, maybe, which would be sad because that'd be cool to win the lottery. Hey, it's Mega Millions night, and they have a really big one, I think. I don't know. I don't play all the time. I just every once in a while. Okay, so when you're making this into a bracelet, I'm going to point you guys down so that you guys can see what I'm doing instead of me doing it up in the air this time, okay? I would love to be a millionaire. All right, so we have the cord. So depending on what size wrist you are, will depend on how much cord you need. When you're looking at the total amount of what we have here for the bracelet closure, we're just going to use the toggle, or not the toggle, I'm sorry, the split ring and the lobster clasp and the split ring. And that measures out to be about 3/4 of an inch. So, there you go. So 3/4 of an inch of your inner diameter will be your closure. So if you're someone like me where your wrist is like, it's either, depending on the size of beads and everything, it will be either 6 3/4 to 7 inches. This one will be smaller because the inner diameter of the cord, the faux suede cord that we're using, is very, very thin. So for myself personally, if I were making this for me, I would do 6 inches of the faux suede, and then I will have my closure. If your wrist is a little bit, my rest of my body is not small. My wrists are small. Some people that I know have a wrist that is an 8-inch. If you have an 8-inch, then you're going to want to have 7 1/4 inch of cord. So it all goes about how much you want in the diameter of it. All right. So I will probably put this up for sale. So I'm just going to go with about 6 3/4 to 7 inches. Get into about the average of a women's size wrist. Cut that off. Okay. I have to get more supplies out, so hold on. Hi, Rose. If I didn't already say that, we got 2 split rings. Once again, you can use jump rings if you like. And we are going to get 1 toggle. Why do I keep calling them toggles tonight? Lobster clasp. I'm going to test that out. He is jumpy, so we're good. We're springy. So I'm going to show you what I mean, because look at how thick this is. And when I say I'm going to push it together, literally all I do is I push it down and I close it up a little bit. So it's something like that. I'm going to show you side by side how much I've really closed it. It's not a lot, but it is some. So see there? And there on, I'm trying to get that down, and there we go. See how that's a little bit, and the reason why I do that is it makes it easier to get this on and positioned instead of like fighting with it. So I just pinch it together just a little bit before I put this on, get it close to where I want it, and then I use my tool. There we go. So how did your life end up being, Miss Rose? So there we go. That's on there. And you just want to test it and pull on it. We are going to do the same on the other end, where we're going to close it up just a little bit. Put that end in there. And then grab our tool and close that up. So there that is. Open up your split ring and put it on one end of your closure. There we go. I'm going to put my lobster clasp on this end. I couldn't stay for very long because I had to work. I had meetings this afternoon. So there is our lobster clasp end. And this end, we're not going to put the chain on. We are literally just going to put our closure on it, which will be the split ring. There we go. I think I got it on there, but it looks like it's going to fall off. So let's see if we can get it on. Yep, it fell off. That's what I figured it'd do. Sometimes you don't get them on there right, and they just pop right on off, and then you got to try again. There we go. So there we have it on. And that is our split ring. I know it does. And that is the bracelet without anything on it. We are going to put the owl charm that we have here on. I will have these for sale, Lana, on Saturday. I will not have the charms on this coming Saturday the 3rd. I will have charms on Saturday the 10th, but I will have all of the other components that you will need, with the exception, I'm not going to bring jump rings this Saturday. Whoops. I'm going to have to go with a bigger one. Need to go with the next size bigger jump ring. Open that up. There we go. When you have a charm that is one-sided, or you have a front or a back, you want to watch how you're putting that on, especially the necklaces, so that you make sure that the right side is always facing what you want. So there is the bracelet. It's a very easy bracelet to make. Let's see if I can get it on quickly. And this one's going to probably be a little bit big for me. There we go. I got it on. So there it is. And I put it on backwards. See, I told you have to be careful with these charms. If we go this way, there it's on right. I feel like Wonder Woman. Pow, pow, pow. There you go. See, that's how simple they are. I think that owl is cute. See, it's just a little owl. And I did not turn music on tonight. That was easy peasy. I'm going to go up again. So we've done 2 different necklaces and a bracelet in less than an hour in the tutorial. So that tells you how easy peasy they are. If you guys don't think they're easy peasy after you try it, you'll have to let me know. But it's a very inexpensive way to make a gift for someone. And with adding the charm, you can customize it to them and do something that is specifically for them. So we made that bracelet. We made this necklace. We did this one with the heart. Yep, we did the owl. And we did a dragonfly. The dragonfly is 2-sided. There we go, this way. So there's the dragonfly. So yeah, they are cool. So I know someone asked about the Halloween charms. I am going to probably do a Halloween charm and like Halloween colored beads. We did that last year in August to get ready for Halloween and give you guys time to be able to not miss. I just read the comment. Jeez, you can always watch it on the replay. Oh, that's okay. That's important. I was going to say, so Halloween will be some night in August. I will do the coffin charms, which Jade says I probably need to buy more. I have 25 of the 3 different colors. Here, if you guys wait, we got like 10 minutes. I can show you some of them. It's just not going to be really, like, they're not going to be out for sale yet. But hold on, let me go grab the Halloween bag, because I put them all in a bag together. So hold on, everybody. See you later, alligator. Okay, I found the bag. Sorry, I had to run downstairs. But I will show you. Sneak peek time. Okay. Well, that just stinks. Okay. Here are some of the things that I got. I only will have 10 of these when they go up. This one I don't have very many of. They are the Scream mask face. I don't I'll have that. And these are acrylic ones. Then I will have, and you guys can, they're not ready yet. This one I will only have 5 of them, I think. No, maybe 10, because there's 2 in a bag here. So I might have 10. You guys have to tell me what this is. I just dropped one. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Because I don't know what this is. You guys were asking for goth. I don't know if I can fix it. Because it wasn't me that was doing it. Hi, Mandy. So you guys can tell me, what is this? But I'll have that. Bath something. I'll have like 10 of those. I don't have a lot of those too. Here is one of the coffins. I have 3 different coffins. So like this one is the red or a burgundy, like a red with silver. Siren. Okay. So I'll have those. I have more coming. I will have like, I will end up having like 100 to 125 of these. Y'all look over. I can't find out, Andy. TikTok does not tell me. Then I have this skull here, and it's got a large hole. So this you would be able to put on a cord. Like what we did tonight, you could use this one on a cord, but to put it on before you put both ends on. So that is the skull. That one's hard to hold up so you can see the whole effect of it. And then here is the second of the coffins, and this one is the black. So this one's all black. The metal is black, everything's black. So we'll have that one. And then the last coffin is red. The first one I showed you was gold. This one is silver, sorry. The first one is gold. So I have gold and silver in the red. So here's that one. Oh, there you go. So there's that. Then other charms that I have are the skeleton. And I ordered as much of this one as I could. And I think I have like 40 of them, 20 or 40. There isn't going to be very many skeletons. 40 of them is how many I'll get those. Sorry. And that's all I could get. I went back to try to order more and I can't. And then this one I ordered 50 of. And it is the Halloween Spooky House. So those are what I've gotten in so far when we go to do Halloween night. Halloween night will be all of these types of charms. I have more charms coming, so I want to get those before I do it. And so once I get all of those, I will do Halloween night. We will have black beads with it. We will have orange beads, whatever I can find for orange, and white beads. And then maybe some purples too, like the Halloween purple. I'll try to see what I can find for beads that we have to do that. So that will be some night in August, so stay tuned. And maybe what I'll do is when, oh, you need red blood. I would never thought about the red bead, so thank you for saying something. I'm going to write that down. So I will see what I can find for beads to go with it to fill up a show. I will put it on the calendar that it will be Halloween night. So, yep, I'll see what I can find. I Did not find any glow-in-the-dark beads when I did my last sourcing. I could find the mood ones, but not any glow-in-the-dark. So, sorry. But yeah, that would have been cool. I can keep looking though too. So yeah, so that will be what we call Halloween night. And then you know how we had the pumpkin charm, the ghost charm, and there was one other one earlier, and we sold out like in seconds. I did order more of those. One of them I could only get 50 of, and the other ones I got 100 of. So I will have a lot of them hopefully this time so that I don't sell out on you guys right away. But I know I'll have to look. I don't have any spiders. I have some bug charms coming, but I'll see if there's any spiders in them. If there is, I will hold the spiders for Halloween night. No snakes. That's one thing I hate worse than anything in the world. It is one of my phobias. And I had a snake one and it was just awful. Yes, I will be having, I'm hoping that I will have some of the bugs before, not this Saturday, but August 10th. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sorry. So, I had snake charms before. It was really hard for me. I can see about that, Mandy. I'll write that down. I will see. So are you talking about the January birthstone with the garnet that you were talking about? Okay, yep, you're welcome. I will tell you my snake horror story, and then it'll be time for me to go spend time with Miss B. So in our old house, we didn't have a cement basement. We had a basement that was like rocks. Because our house was built in the 1870s and the foundation of it was built in the 1870s. So it was the cellar of the house, from when it was built, but it was built with rocks and like, a grit is all I can say to get to hold the rocks together. So like when we would get rain, we would have little things of water coming in. We did have a cement floor with a drain in it, but it was 1800 stuff, okay? And so we would hear in our basement the frogs croaking. We knew we had salamanders that lived down there. We didn't have any snakes that lived down there. No, not from that. My daughter didn't close the doors to our house, and we had a gardener snake come in our house through our doors. And because we didn't have a basement, our washer and dryer was in the kitchen, and my towels were always next to the door. So when I went to pick up the towels to put them in the washer, the snake came out at me. Let me just tell you, I screamed bloody murder. It was the worst thing. So yeah. Yep, that would be my snake story. No, it's not story time. We're just about ready to end here. And I was telling them about we were talking about different types of charms, and someone asked about snakes, and I'm like, that's one that I cannot do. I really truly have a phobia of snakes, and then to have that happen to me scared me. It was a gardener snake, so it wouldn't hurt anybody, but oh my Lord. Nope. It was funny because you guys are gonna laugh. I had to go to the bathroom because I was about ready to pee my pants. I was scared so bad. Yes, it was that bad. And our bathroom door was right next to where that snake was at, and I couldn't get into the bathroom because the snake was still in the house. And my husband and his friend that were there witnessing me screaming my head off didn't want to pick up the snake and take it outside either. Nobody wanted to touch the snake in the house. And I'm like, would you get it out so I can go to the bathroom? It was like the world's worst nightmare, especially for me. So yes. So yeah, that would be, Jade, you need to come live with me. She'd be like, yes, I want to see all your beads and use all your beads. There you go, Patty. I didn't have anybody. I was just like, I thought these two men would take the snake out. And they were both like, I know, I'm not touching it. So they actually grabbed a clothes hanger and the snake wrapped itself around the clothes hanger and they took it outside and released it. So the snake went back out into nature. It did not get harmed. It just needed to be carried out of the house. Okay. Sounds good, Andy. So yeah. So the snake is somewhere, hopefully, but not in my house. And then we got a new house, and so we don't have that problem anymore. All right, everybody. I am going to get going. I'm going to go spend some time with Buttercup and get her ready for bed. And I will be back on Friday at 7 p.m. We are going to have a shorter live with beads available. And it's going to be different types of beads and like some pendants and different things like that. It's going to probably be more around like between 40 and 50 items. The reason why I'm keeping it smaller for Friday night is because on Saturday we have that big day with all of the components to make the tassels, to make the bracelets and the connectors and the necklaces. And I figured I don't want to overdo you in 1 week. So I'm keeping it small on Friday night, but we'll still have a get together for that. So we'll see you then, 7 p.m. Central, and have a great couple of days without me. We'll see you on Friday. Bye, everybody.